What's going on, guys? Bayverse here, and today we're gonna be this is actually the sort of a part 2 to the unboxing we just had. Today we have Brave Valtryek and our new sparkling launcher. Just check this out, boom. It's so cool, guys. It really is. We're gonna be putting them up against a bunch of just random bays, so this is gonna be sort of like testing out how good this bay is. I've seen test videos already of it, and it doesn't look really good, but I think it could, maybe if you change up the combo a bit, it could be really good. And of course at the end we're gonna put Brave Valkyrie up against it, but with the stock combo for Brave Valtryek, just to see if Brave Valkyrie can win with that. Also this and I'll do a test launch here in a second. Let me just fix this up a bit, tilt it slightly down. That's good. Okay, so the rubber is way softer than the original. I've noticed, because like when I watch this, if I just do a small hand spin, it's already dead. That was a pretty light hand spin, but still, with that one it stays up, and like you can feel like the friction against it. Unlike this one, which there's a speck right there. Get away. There we go. With this one, you can feel it, but it's not as rough. And here's the difference that it's gonna give. Of course, this guy is awakened, so there is a major difference. But oh, I dropped it. Dang it. But here, let me show you the difference it's gonna perform. Here's Brave Valkyrie's evolution tip. Ow. And here is Brave Valtryek's evolution tip. As you can see, it's way faster. It's definitely meant more for those high-speed attacks, but it loses way more stamina in a shorter amount of time. So anyway, let's just start with a basic bay right here. We're gonna start with Yedrion, because why not? Yedrion isn't the best bay, but it isn't bad by any means. So go. My hand slip. I had maybe Brave Valkyrie will win. Nah, he didn't. I did not touch, I swear. But that was a burst off of Brave, so Brave actually won that. Surprise. Let's put that back together. I don't like how small this is. This is like really small, and it's hard to like. It's not too hard, but like it is a little more challenging than this. Then again, you can put this ripcord into the Speedstorm one, but then you just won't get enough power because of length. Yeah, see, sometimes I have those amazing launches, and then sometimes my hand will just slip and not work. You see, now Brave's speed just died instantly. Alright, I think the reason Brave is winning is because of its height. If you guys didn't know, the Speedstorm are like really tall, and this guy's kind of just hitting this sort of ridge right here. So it's not really stopping Brave from moving, because if you know how bursting works, the base stops moving, and then the bottom's still moving, and or if like the tip stops moving and the rest keeps moving. That's basically how it works. Actually, no, I think it's just the layer. If the layer stops moving and the rest keeps moving, that's how bursts work. That's why it's harder to burst double chassis bays, because you're not trying to stop the layer, you're trying to stop the chassis as well from moving. So it's way harder to perform. But like, since he doesn't have it, it's hitting right here in this ridge, and it's not really stopping. It's kind of just sliding over. It's just like sliding over, not doing much damage. Anyway, we'll move on to Galaxy Zutron. He's much taller, so maybe he'll do better. Brave is hitting hard, but it's already dead on stamina. He lost the liner. I don't know what else to say to that, Yeah, and if you guys can tell, this tip is like already wearing down. I literally just got it today, and it's like already going down, I'm trying to move my base over because I left them over there. Let's see. Let me move my stuff over here. I do have a few Tekeratomi base, but I don't really want to test it out against them because Brave's definitely at a disadvantage if we do that. Let's put it up against a harder bay. Let's put it up against Spriggan, Spriggan versus... Put it up against both Spriggans, Lord and Chozi. So Lord and Chozi Spriggan, or you know what I mean. We'll start with Lord, because Lord isn't as good. And since it's lesson, we'll put him on the green launcher just because. I also think Brave Valtryek is going to need the handicap because it's not as good. Oh, shoot. And it has a stadium disadvantage. My hand slipped again, but it's okay. It's right spin versus left spin, so spin steal, you know. You know, he might be able to burst Lord. Never mind. Considering how fast this goes, it's making it go super slow, so maybe he could burst Lord. Also, if you guys want to see me give Brave Valtryek its gimmick back, where, you know, it has the rubber, that might be fun. So, you know, that might be another video I might do. That's what I was afraid of. Did he burst? Oh, it looks like he bursted now. Oh, he did. Well, he was like one click away. I lost my Valtryek layer. I got it back. There we go. Yeah, as you guys can see, its burst resistance it sucks. It really does suck with burst resistance. Its speed is all that's got for it. This is like the true embodiment of Speed Storm and Tilted Down. This is like Speed Storm at its finest. Because like any normal bay with a rubber tip, you could probably hand spin and it could like spin. Like it could spin better than that. Any normal way I can spin and it actually has spin to it. This guy, he just dies instantly. He has way too much speed. Let's do it against the left spinning bay. We haven't done. Actually, no. I said Chozy Spriggan, Turbo Surprising. We'll go with Turbo Surprising next. There is Surprising. I don't even know what mode he's in actually. He's gonna. Valkyrie's gonna burst. He just bounced. Yeah. And you see, it hit right there, and like a normal tip would have, you know, kept moving, but it just stops. The rubber is so soft. He barely even moved them. Wow. Valtryek it's not really that great, you know. I really wish it was better, but you know, this launcher is like what I like about the set that I got. Now I'm gonna show off its left spinning mode now for the time being, just because I want to show off that mode. We're gonna use Fafnir. We'll put Valtryek on a normal launcher. He is hitting Fafnir pretty hard. But you see, look at that. Look how tame it gets. The tip's once the tip wears out, I hope it's gonna be a lot better. And he just died instantly. A normal build would have lasted way longer. I know like Fafnir's like Spin Steel God or whatever, and can like, well, sort of, sometimes. It depends on which Fafnir. But like, even though it had like way more spin, it should have, you know, it still should have, you know, at least it should have been more equal to Brave. The Brave just dies instantly. We're gonna try Sword Valtryek now. Maybe Sword is better. I mean, Sword is worse than Brave, you know. There's always that possibility. So shoot. Okay, I don't know if you guys actually saw what happened there, or you understand what just happened. Brave literally just climbed up here, jumped, and just knocked himself out. That was a self KO right there. The stadium was definitely not the way to go for this. If I had a better stadium, I would totally use it, but I do not, unfortunately. If you guys do want to see it in my other high pressure stadium, I might use it in there. But like I said, burst resistance is trash. Might do some combo testing, you know, see which combos are actually good and which ones aren't. Let's see if I can show you guys. It's like it's getting super worn out already, and I barely even used this. I feel like it's gonna get down to the level where Brave Valtryek is already at this point, so like soon. And I know I said I wasn't gonna put it up against any you know, Takara Tomy base. We'll put it up against Ace Track, because you know, Ace is pretty rad. And Takara Tomy base work on this launcher too, in case you guys were wondering. It's gonna burst. I can feel it. Or maybe it won't burst and you'll just die of stamina. How close was it to bursting? It got halfway. And it managed to take one click off of Dragon, but like, it's not that much of an achievement to take one click off of Dragon. If it took one off of like Lord Spriggan, then I'd be impressed. See, that's another thing. Did you see that the tip was stood upright? That only happens if like the force is like holding onto it really well, or it's, you know, like a really heavy. Oh, look at that. 2 clicks. Or if the tip's really heavy, then it could stand up when it bursts. I've seen it happen with both dragons and with, you know, Imperial as well. So, you know, any 2-piece bay like that as well, that's another possibility. But like, wow. Anyway, let's end off with Brave Valtryek. I mean Valkyrie. Here's Valkyrie and Valtryek. Just carefully evading. That was a hard hit. That was another hard hit. And dead. Okay, so I put the 2A chassis on Brave Valkyrie. So let's see how it does against Hasbro counterpart. It's gonna destroy it. Just watch. Yeah, there was no question about it. Anyway, that'll do it for the video of me showing off the Spark, what's it called? I don't even know what the launcher is called itself. You can call it the Hasbro sparking launcher if you want. That's probably what I'm gonna call it most of the time. Overall, if grip was better, this would be way more enjoyable. If it was more like this circle thing, much larger, where I can, you know, hold it better, that'd be great. I can kind of hold it like this, but then I don't get full power because like this is moved. If you want full power, you're gonna push that in all the way. And testing out Brave Valkyrie, of course, didn't underperformed, did worse than I thought it would. But hey, it's not that bad. If you want to see like me trying to improve Brave Valkyrie with like combo testing, or if you want to see Brave Valkyrie with the Speedstorm tip, that'd make an interesting video as well. I'll definitely try out all of those, you know, because, you know, for fun. So yeah, you know, remember to like and subscribe as always. And if you keep forgetting to mention this, but our giveaway is at 250 subscribers, our next giveaway. And if we can reach 225 before we reach 250, then, you know, the giveaway will happen then, but only if we reach it before my school year ends, which is like June-ish, May-ish, I think. So yeah, like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and Bayverse out.